like, sub, share, speak. So, Pamela Anderson, 1990s bombshell, just widely perceived and received as an insanely beautiful woman back in the day. Well, she's buddies with Julian Assange. Now, if you are unfamiliar with Julian Assange, he is the guy that runs WikiLeaks, and he's also the guy that was extradited earlier in the year, and he's standing trial for espionage and all these other issues because his organization released documents that, they didn't steal. They, were given the documents and they published them. And it really, has caused a divide when it comes to the American consciousness, because these are things like our government, our governments are supposed to work for us, Now, at a technical level, there should be no secrets from us to our government. We should know each and everything that our government does. Our government, though, is such a behemoth that it's virtually impossible. And so thusly, it's really easy for people with agendas to basically do whatever the hell it is that they want to do. If you got the kind of clout and the type of time in that many of them do. And so by exposing that, there's been a, call to, hey, he put people's lives, he put spies' lives in danger, and it was a breach of national security. And it's not just him. There's also Edward Snowden and Chelsea Manning. And I gotta be honest with you guys, a person is smart, people in large numbers are stupid, and I do believe in withholding information from people who can't particularly handle it or who can't see the bigger picture in things. But when the government gets called out, when the government gets put on blast, as it was, I personally believe that the government should lick its wounds, do what it can, because we have the population as a whole is really so disconnected from what the government does that it really wouldn't matter regardless. They did such a great job, such a fantastic job with these schools that the American populace is, I want to say, IQ for the most part, man, it's not where it needs to be. And so the people are easily misled, and it's very easy to cause panics. And so I have absolutely no problem with the government withholding information as long as it's but when it does get called out, own it and keep moving forward, So this lady right here is Meghan McCain. Meghan McCain is the daughter of John McCain. That's literally all I know about her. And she has a gigantic chest, so she got that working for her. I wouldn't put her in a 35% bracket. She's probably like a 15%er, and that's simply because of the chesticles. And this exchange between her and Pamela Anderson has gotten a lot of people talking about privacy versus freedoms, security versus privacy. When you're willing to give up one to get the other, the chances is you'll end up with neither. And who knows? And I personally feel like we passed that bridge a long time ago. But let's check out this exchange.
What would you do if you were locked in a room for
just really quick
6 years?
Well, I wouldn't be a cyber terrorist, which he is.
So she automatically starts with the cyber terrorist, and all he did was publish, documents. Ultimately, that's the only thing that he did, was put these documents out for public consumption, and that's when a lot of people learned about how far and how deep the spying, particularly on just regular average civilians, went.
information. He leaks included classified documents that put our national security at risk, our military,
You know who
and the
put
lives
national
of
security
spies
at
and
risk
diplomats
is the
at risk.
military. How many people have
The military,
American
so-
government killed innocently, and how many has WikiLeaks?
So you think the military?
And that's the thing. She's not wrong. I mean, for as much as I appreciate the lifestyle afforded to me that, you know, being born an American affords, I also recognize that it comes with a lot of blood and a lot of, you know, just straight up terrible acts carried out in the name of national security and the like. So it's a very fine line, and it's a balance that is, you know, is preferably struck, but when it gets called out and when it gets put on blast, I don't believe that those who publish the information should be held to account. Now, Snowden and Manning are different stories. Let's just stick with Julian Assange right here, right now.
Military is putting the government at risk.
The military has put many innocent lives at risk.
Oh, calm down, sir. For real,
Yeah, she's annoyed because she got that clap. Yeah, oh my goodness. Oh, there's so much estrogen in this video right now, but because she's just like, oh my goodness, don't, calm down. Oh man, Pamela Anderson, yo, she used to be bad. She clearly does like the I don't want to say Botox because I can't really tell or guess, but she definitely does get work done. But you know, I mean, she's hit the wall about as gracefully as you could expect. I mean, good job, Pamela Anderson. You remain a 35%.
I'm actually genuinely
There are
curious
war
about
crimes
your
that need to be.
relationship with him.
War crimes need to be punished, and they haven't. The war crimes that he's exposed, no one's done anything about it. But
And they won't, because guess what? Everything that they're like, our media is so obsessed with grabbing what's next, what's hot, you know, getting the clicks through, that as far as pardon me guys, as far as looking back goes, no, it's not on the radar at all.
put him in jail to shut him up.
Are you
because he
talking
is
about the 210 video of the helicopter fire killing civilians in Iraq?
Yeah, well, that's one thing, but there's so many other things that he's exposed. And
So what would you say to the spies who are putting themselves at risk for our national security?
So here's the thing about Meghan McCain. She is an establishment tool. Red team, blue team, green team, don't matter. She's established. She's E-team, you know, establishment. Like, that is her main thing. She, I believe, like her father, is very war hawkish and really... and is kind of like has her head up her own bum. But I'm like, what else has she done other than, you know, be the daughter of John McCain? I'm personally just curious. I've never heard about her, and then she hopped on The View, and that's been all she wrote.
Relationship with him.
well, I don't think there's nothing proven that he's actually put anybody at risk. They've gone through this over and over again, and I think that people like Edward Snowden, Chelsea Manning are heroes, and Julian Assange is a publisher.
Who also thinks that?
But you know, also...
Okay, so that was a very weird... Who also thinks that? Like, I don't know, man. Like, yo, they take it easy, Meghan McCain. Like, she is such a stalwart for, you know, the establishment and for the war machine, because I mean that's what she experienced. That's what she grew up knowing. And you got Pamela Anderson, you know, a throwback bombshell. I mean, seriously, everybody dumped a load to her back in the day with barbed wire, Baywatch. I mean, I'm not sitting here saying she's a pinnacle of knowledge or a pinnacle of wisdom or anything else like that, but she does have a relationship with Assange, and she's seen him more recently than any of us have. And, you know, so she's just talking about what she knows right now and in her angle and her perspective as an American. But, I mean, make no mistake, she's definitely of the entertainment wing from Hollywood. I mean, let's be real. We saw in the Godfather video how, you know, our starlets are made. So with that being said, all the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. I'm not scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring, and YouTube and BitChute. And speak. Let me know, what do you think in the comments? I mean, do you think Assange and is a hero, or should he be tried? Then the same thing to a lesser extent with Edward Snowden and Chelsea Manning. Because when it comes to Edward Snowden was a member of the NSA. Like, he had signed a lot of paperwork saying that he wouldn't do exactly what it is that he did. And so I believe that there's quite a bit of a difference there, but not one I'm willing to get into at this very moment. So, let me know what you think in the comments. And until the next one.